What's going on, everybody? The Skipper here. I'm here on Salzwiesen Park, and today our video is going to go over the top 3 unknown pro tips for Salzwiesen Park. Starting off with our first pro tip is going to be based around European rabbits. Now, European rabbits can be found on Salzwiesen Park, Tierra and Hirschfelden. These rabbits don't have any need zone indicators for the map. You literally have to rely on your own memory on where they are when you last saw them. So I came up with a way to indicate where these little guys are using decoys. As you can tell, I have a decoy set up 54 meters, and that's where their little burrows are. Now, these rabbits are one of the hardest diamonds to get in the game because they don't show where they are on the map and it's just hard to get to. I chose the mallard hen decoy because it's 4,000 in-game money for 10 decoys. And you'll notice that inland, there's not going to be any mallards. Mallards, they prefer the coastline. I see mallards here, mallards over here, and down here. So when I'm hunting my European rabbits, I don't get the two mixed up. Now, you can use any decoy you want. I'm just telling you my preference when I use them, because my mallard decoy setup is all the way over here. And this is the only place that I am expecting to hunt mallards. If you like this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me, how hard is it for you to hunt European rabbits? Let's go to my second pro tip. We're here at my mallard setup that I just showed you. Before we go on to pro tip number 2, I'm gonna give you a small help for when you're grinding. If you have a lot of hunting pressure in a certain location, like say over here, where I was hunting pheasant, you don't want to continue shooting without a hunting structure or you risk blowing out your area. My solution to when I have a high amount of hunting pressure in a certain area, I go to a zone. On this map, it's my duck hunting zones. I set my duck hunting zones up away from anything that I'm going to be shooting. There's no pheasants, there's no foxes, no raccoons. I have multiple duck hunting zones to pull the hunting pressure off, because the only way to get rid of hunting pressure is to make more hunting pressure. It doesn't disappear with time. If you go to a different map, it will always be there until you pull or make new hunting pressure. Keep that in mind as we move to the second pro tip. And remember how much hunting pressure is in this area. So this pro tip is mainly for controller players. I know PC players. This could help, and I'm not sure if it relates. But you do want to stick around for the number 1 pro tip, because this will help you out. Controller players, this tip is for you. I have the 12 gauge cotw shotgun with a Hermes scope on. You notice when it's zoomed all the way in that it sways and moves slow. My fix for this is if you go to your settings, go down in system, controller, and your aim sensitivity. I normally hunt with sensitivity 2, but for duck hunting, you want to bump that up to 3. I would say 4, but it kind of moves too fast and I tend to overshoot. So with aim sensitivity 3, so we come back out here and you notice that the aiming is faster, but it's not fast enough to where you can't control it. This way, I can take multiple shots at multiple ducks as they're flying away and still bring in more ducks, because more ducks means more money. Let's look for the best duck around and see how many we can take with this setting. When I hunt ducks, I like to shoot at the duck that's the highest and the one that's in a bigger group. So I like to shoot at ducks that are close together. These two, I have a level 2 and a level 1 female, and over here I have multiple ducks. That way I can take these 2 down quickly and then aim at the flying ones. Instead of if I had 2 ducks across from each other, over here and over here, every other duck's can fly out of range. For the Hermes scope, I would suggest using this reticle for the shotgun, because a big circle in the middle will help you with your spread of your bird shot. But anywhere is within that circle, it will be good enough. As I fly off, I have a couple dead ducks. If these tips are helping you, please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if hunting ducks or any other birds with a shotgun has been difficult for you without changing your settings. We'll take a few more out. So with a couple ducks down, remember that hunting pressure I was talking to you about before? I'm pulling all the hunting pressure off my other zones into this area. That way, this can save your grind. Since we gotta go to our final tip, let's collect our bounty, see what we got. I call that a good haul. I also got 2 more ducks that I have to come back later and get. I have the final and most important unknown pro tip. Now remember, you heard it here first. This is an exclusive. Here we are at the final unknown pro tip. This is an exclusive from me, the Skipper, to you to help out the community. I have seen so many guides on where to find raccoon dogs, but none of the guides I have seen said that raccoon dogs have a collar. That's half true. This is more of an unofficial collar. Now, raccoon dogs can be found here on Salzwiesen Park and Revontuli. We have the predator jackrabbit collar. The affected species are red fox, gray fox, bedden fox, Eurasian lynx, bobcat, Mexican bobcat, side-striped jackal, coyote, collared peccary, gray wolf, Iberian wolf, and lion. Raccoon dogs are one of the most skittish animals I have ever hunted. Anytime on Revontuli before, I'd get close, they flee away. So when I was calling for foxes out here on Salzwiesen Park, I noticed that raccoon dogs are getting attracted to me calling them. Let's give them a call and prove that they will travel to our collar. This way you can get that diamond raccoon dog or rare. Now, diamond for raccoon dog is 9.29. Their max weight is 10 kilograms, and their rare fur types are albino piebald, and their less rare fur types are dark brown and orange. They will travel to our collar. Raccoon dog drink times are from 10 to 1300. And this zone I use as my main duck hunting zone. I have blown this out so many times. I know for a fact that there are no raccoon dog drink zones here, but using the collar, I have called several raccoon dogs that are coming this way, and we'll call them in and take out that 5 medium. Buddy, I don't want to take you. Shoo, get out. Raccoon dog right here. So remember, you heard it here first. Raccoon dogs have a collar. Here we go. I've called all these raccoon dogs out from over 350 meters. So even the range, I've called these raccoon dogs out for more than 350 meters. So even the range on this collar for these raccoon dogs that's not an affected species is a great collar. And there we have it, you salty codgers. There is my pro tips for you by me, the skipper. Remember, you heard it here first. Please like, subscribe, comment below, show some love. All right, peace out, Girl Scout.